1959 cross-country team. And they are the first of the 2025 Hall of Distinction inductees. Head coach James Patterson led a team of 7 students to state glory in the 2.2-mile race held in Hartford, Wisconsin on Saturday, October 31st, 1959. Schools were split into 3 divisions: large school, medium school, and small school. Amherst competed in the small school division against 15 other schools, beating out Mount Hope, Milwaukee Lincoln, WIAA, New London, Hartford, Ripon, Seymour, Greendale, Clintonville, Oak Creek, Wisconsin High, Monroe, Glen Flora, Albany, and Winter. Team members are, we'll start with not present this evening, Reynold Alm, Tom Summers, Roman Youngers, Dennis Carey, and present at the 50-yard line we have Roman Hintz, Ken Conkle, and John Pass. Put your hands together one more time for the 1959 State Championship Amherst High School Cross Country Team. Our second inductee this evening in the 2025 Hall of Distinction, Tim Patterson and his family moved to the area in 1987 when he accepted the Agriculture and Education FFA Advisor position at Amherst High School. Over the years, Tim had many successful FFA members that won state and national awards with speaking and judging competitions, as well as their SAE projects. Tim also had 5 American Star finalists, the highest award an FFA member can achieve. Tim became the Amherst softball head coach in 1990. He coached for 24 years, surpassing the 400-win barrier in 2013, and finishing with a record of 402 wins and 169 losses. He won 7 conference championships. Yeah, put your hands together for that. His teams advanced to the state tournament 3 times and won the state championship in 1999. In 2000, his team was the state runner-up. Tim was elected to the Wisconsin Fast Pitch Softball Coaches Association Hall of Fame in 2015, and tonight he is inducted into the Amherst Hall of Distinction. Put your hands together for Tim Patterson.
The song's gonna be going already. Oh yeah.
Good. All right, good evening, everyone, and welcome to Amherst High School Homecoming 2025. It is the Spencer Columbus Rockets and the Amherst Falcons. Steve Ames alongside Amelia Warren here tonight from Amherst High School. The Falcons come in at a record of 5-0. They're 3-0 in the Central Wisconsin Large Conference. Spencer Columbus 2-3 on the year with a big win last week over Wittenberg-Burnhamwood. And losing to WIAA Fremont before that, and Stratford in week 3. They do have wins over Pittsville, and Wittenberg-Burnhamwood in their 2 wins so far this year. They are led by their outstanding running back Jack Haper, 128 carries this year, 57 yards away from 1,000 already, 14 touchdowns for Jack. He had that massive game against Pittsville where he ran all over the Panthers, finishing with 33 carries for 441 yards and 7 touchdowns in week 2 for the Rockets. Amherst wins over St. Mary Catholic, Winnebago Lutheran, Colby in week 3. They beat Marathon here 2 weeks ago, and then last week up in Loyal, they took it down Loyal Greenwood 34-12. It was 6-0 LG after the first quarter, but then Amherst after the lightning delay came back out and took care of business against LG. Michael Gloduski last week, just 5 of 17, 146 yards and a touchdown through the air, 30 rushing yards and a touchdown on the ground. And Cal Lusick had one of the bigger catches of the game last week, a big catch on 3rd and 3. So we'll go through that here tonight. But the Rockets, led by their upperclassmen, Mac Knichny, Devlin Timler, and their junior outstanding running back, Jack Haper, for the Rockets. On the other side, Amherst very balanced, with Michael Gloduski at quarterback, Aiden Nerdahl in the backfield. They got Sully Perkins, Cal Lusick, as I mentioned. There are a handful of game time decisions for Coach Lusick, a couple of injuries throughout the week, and if that comes to fruition, we'll mention those when it happens, or if it happens, and if it is significant enough to mention here tonight. So we got 14 games on the network, 2 more for you tomorrow, and you can check them all out at ZaleskiSports.com, all the way from Eau Claire to New London, down south to Muskego, all the way up north to Tomahawk tonight on Zaleski Sports. So once again, glad you're joining us here in Amherst. It is week 6 already of the high school football season, and it's going to be a good one between the Amherst Falcons and the Spencer Columbus Rockets. We will have our national anthem here in just a second, and I'll turn on the field mic to make sure that happens, or that we can hear that, and then we'll go from there.
Good evening and welcome to tonight's homecoming football game between the Spencer Columbus Rockets and Falcons. Spencer, Columbus Catholic, Amherst High Schools, and the WIAA require good sportsmanship at education-based sporting events. Attendance at interscholastic activities is a privilege with the expectation to exhibit positive and respectful behavior. For the enjoyment and respect of all in attendance, your cooperation in demonstrating the high ideals for sportsmanship is expected and greatly appreciated. To honor America and those defending our freedom, we ask those who are able to stand, remove your hats and place your hand over your heart for the singing of our national anthem, tonight being sung by our chamber singers.
Oh, say can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were
Amherst Chamber Singers. Let's meet the starting lineups for tonight's game. As a symbol of unity, the Spencer Columbus football team has chosen to be introduced not as individuals, but rather as a team. Here are your 2025 SC Rockets. Here are tonight's starting lineups for your Amherst Falcons. Number 2, a senior linebacker. Number 2, Cannon Hodges. Number 3, a senior defensive back, Logan Hintz. Number 4, a senior defensive back, Sully Perkins. Number 5, a junior linebacker, Aiden Nerdahl. Number 9, a junior defensive back, Tyler Loken. Number 15, a sophomore defensive back, Tony Bakira. Number 50, a senior defensive lineman, Judah Cole. Number 55, a senior linebacker, Otto Engelmeyer. Number 60, a junior defensive lineman, Jesse Blanker. Number 66, a senior defensive lineman, Gibson Kenyon. Number 79, a senior defensive lineman, Logan Glodowski. The Falcons are coached by Mark Lusick. We want to take a moment to thank Ben Phelan out of Stevens Point Orthopedics and Jody Wallenberger, our AT. Also the Amherst Fire District, EMS, and our fire trucks for being here tonight. Thank you to the following families for your donations to sponsor our pep band students with snacks from our wonderful concession stand during our home football games. Thank you to April and Sam Zerman, Bethany and Jeremy Stokes, Jessica and Jeff Weissman, Rebecca Town, John and Heather Williams, the Zietlow family, Kenny and Heidi Voss, the Schuneman family, Wendy and Kyle Christensen, the Colligan family, the Graham family, Chris and Carrie Leary, Scott and Rebecca Conkle. Thank you for the continued support of our music students who support our school and our community.
Tyler Loken to kick it away here for Amherst as we start week 6 of the high school football season. It's going to be taken at about the 7-yard line. Off the right side, and there goes Wes Neiman. He's going to be taken down at about the 36. Good start for the Rockets.
To the 37-yard line. First down, Rockets.
First and 10 for the Rockets at the Amherst 37-yard line. High snap off the right side is Haper, and he's going to go nowhere. That's going to be the key for Amherst. How do you stop Jack Haper? Nearing 1,000 yards on the year.
Gain of 1. Second down and 9.
129 carries, now 944 yards. In motion goes Mac Konieczny. Haper up the middle, and he's going to be tripped up in the middle of the line. It's going to be third down and manageable coming up here for the Rockets. Drew Cole on the tackle. 14 games here on Zaleski Sports tonight. It's going to be third down at the Rockets' 44-yard line. Third down and 3, under 11 minutes to go first quarter. Devlin Timler at quarterback for the Rockets. Off to Haper again, off the right side. He's going to get the first down and more. He's going to be pushed out of bounds. First down, Rockets inside Amherst territory to the 45-yard line. Haper strong, Haper fast. It's a good start for the Rockets. These two teams met last year in Spencer. It was 0-0 at halftime. Sully Perkins took the second half kickoff back for a touchdown. Amherst ended up winning that game 28-13. About 5 years ago was the last time I called these two teams here. It was an Eden Jacobson 70-yard touchdown run. Haper is going to be he's going to gain a couple of yards. But it was an Eden Jacobson 70-yard touchdown to propel SC Rockets over Amherst that night. I want to give a big shout out to Muskego High School. They are letting us plug into their multi-camera stream tonight for Muskego and Brookfield East. Second down and 7, ball at the Amherst 42-yard line, working right to left. Timler, again, Haper off the right side. He's going to gain a couple more, third down and manageable. The offensive line doing its job so far.
To the 38-yard line, tackled by Loken. Third down and 3.
Third down and 3, ball at the 39. In motion goes Konieczny again. Timler hands off to Haper. He's going to slip on the turf, and it's going to be fourth down coming up.
Short gain on the play. Tackled by Engelmeyer.
Fourth down coming up. Fourth and 2.5 here, under 9 minutes to go. Rockets keep their offense on the field. Amherst struggled with penalties last week up in Loyal on the rainy night. Neiman, the receiver, to the near side. Konieczny lined up to the far side in front of the Spencer Columbus bench. Konieczny in motion. And Haper off the right side. He's going to be stacked up, pushed back, and ripped down. And it's going to be a turnover on downs in there for Amherst, Gibson, Kenyon, and a whole host of Falcons. Amherst defense steps up. And it's going to be a first down, Falcons. When it comes to real estate, you need someone you can trust to know every town, street, and deer trail in the area. Brett Favor of Hoff Favor Real Estate is here for you. Whether buying, selling, or just curious about real estate values, reach out to Brett Favor today. First and 10, Amherst at their own 39-yard line. 8:18 to go, first quarter. We're tied at 0. Amherst didn't score in the first quarter last week up in Loyal. Nerdahl flanks Glodowski in the shotgun left. High snap, hands off to Nerdahl, off the right side. Aiden's going to get up to the 45-yard line, following his blocker, Gibson Kenyon.
Tackle by number 50, Jacob Sobak.
Sobak, the leading tackler for Spencer Columbus this year. Going to be 2nd and 4 with got to start the clock, Mr. Schweitzer. Clock, Mr. Schweitzer. Clock, Mr. Schweitzer. You got to start the clock. Off the left side for Nerdall again. He gets stacked up. And back to the line of scrimmage. It's going to be 3rd down and 4 coming up for Amherst. Infinity Exteriors, installing peace of mind, roofing, siding, and windows built to last. Saving our communities from unscrupulous contractors. We guarantee quality that you can trust. Third down and 4, 7:40 to go, first quarter. Gladusky in the shotgun. 2 receivers flank to the near side. Nerdall out to his left, standing at the 40-yard line. Sully Perkins goes in motion. Pass it up to Perkins off the left side. He's going to be twisted right near the first down. They're going to give it to him at the 50.
Pass is completed to number 4, Sully Perkins.
It's going to be a 5-yard pass completion to Perkins.
Ball be placed at the 50-yard line.
And it's a 1st and 10 Amherst.
1st and 10 Falcons.
Yeah, we'll give you score updates all around Zaleski Sports tonight. 14 games for you. 2 more tomorrow. Colby is at Stratford and Spash is at Wausau West. Appreciate you all tuning in here tonight on Zaleski Sports. Spencer Columbus started the game with the football. Pass to Perkins and through the hands of Sully Perkins looking upfield. Matt Knichny on the defense. It's going to be 2nd and 10 coming up. Have some scores already for you. Assumption and Edgar. Auburndale and Pacelli at Gerke Field tonight. DC Everest at Eau Claire North. Marshfield is in Wisconsin Rapids. 2nd and 10, ball right at midfield on the left hash. Pistol for Gladusky, rolling out to his right, looking to pass. Still looking, rolling out to his right, flag comes in. They're going to have Perkins. It's dropped again, incomplete.
There's a flag on the play.
Going to be a hold on Amherst. Again, they struggled with the holding penalties last week up in Loyal. That pass would have been null and void anyway. Second down coming up for Amherst. 2nd and 20 for the Falcons with 6:49 to go in the first quarter. Wolpack over New London 6-0 early on. Brookfield East and Muskego 0-0. Loyal Greenwood at Wittenberg-Burnwood. That'll be a fun one to watch. Colton Sandelier last week. Very impressive runner for LG. 6:49 and counting here in the first quarter. Lusick goes in motion. Nerdall off the right side. He's going to be stacked up and pushed back. Or even Zernitz on the tackle.
Nerdall with the carry. Gain of 2 on the play.
3rd down and long coming up for Amherst. Third and 18. Gladusky in the shotgun. Nerdall to his right. See if the Amherst line can give him some time to get the receivers downfield. Back to pass. Pressure on. Across the middle. And Cannon Hodges stopped his route. And it's going to be 4th down coming up.
4th down.
Halfway through this first quarter. And we are all knotted up at 0. Both teams had an opportunity with the football so far. Michael Gladusky will be back to punt. Haper at the 35. Wes Neiman back to the 20. Gladusky standing at his own 28-yard line. High snap, Gladusky back, pressure minimal, line drive punt, Neiman, and it's going to take an Amherst roll all the way inside the 15, all the way inside the 10 to the 9, 8-yard line. High snap, Gladusky able to get it down.
Down at the 8-yard line. Will be 1st down Rockets.
First down, Spencer Columbus inside their own 10-yard line. Great food and a wonderful family atmosphere await you at Whitetail Lanes in Amherst Junction. Pizza, burgers, sandwiches, wraps, appetizers, soups, and so much more. Lunch and dinner are served at Whitetail Lanes on Highway Q in Amherst Junction. Always a good spot to go after the game. First and 10 for Devlin Timler and the Rockets. Run up the middle, and Haper again found a hole on the right side and picked up a big chunk.
Ball's carried to the 13-yard line.
Wausau East 7-0 over Medford.
Second and 5.
In motion goes Konechny, this time from left to right. And hands off to Haper again up the middle, and he's going to, again, gain 5 more yards. 5-yard chunk plays for Haper so far. It's another first down for Spencer with under 5 minutes to go in the first quarter here from Amherst High School. First and 10 for Amherst, 4:45 and counting here in the first quarter. Working south to north, right to left. This time in the pistol, offset pistol. Haper up the middle again. He's going to drag Nerdahl. Another first down for Haper. All the way up to the 30-yard line, gains 11 more. Offensive line dominating so far for the Rockets. Good chunk gainer there. First and 10 at the 30 for Spencer Columbus. 4 minutes to go, first quarter. Timler in the offset pistol formation. Again, Haper off the right side. He's going to be bottled up there. Loken and Hodges on the Loken and Hodges on the tackle. Gains a couple more.
Haper to the 32-yard line. Tackled by Hodges and Loken. Second down and 8.
Yeah, a lot of good games on Zaleski Sports. Already week 6 of the high school football season. Again, off pistol again. Haper just about a foot or a step off to the left of Timler. High snap again. Haper up the middle. And Jack is going to get past the 35 to the 37, 38-yard line. Third down and manageable now for SC.
Third down and 3.
Third down and a short 3, a long 2 here. Ball at the 37.5-yard line. Haven't had one through the air all Haper so far. Konechny in motion. Hands off to him again. Nerdahl in the backfield off the right edge. Able to make the tackle. Fourth down coming up for Spencer Columbus.
Tackle number 5, Nerdahl.
Logan Gledeski comes in for Ray Spadoni. And SC is, see what SC wants to do here. Konechny now running the huddle, likely a punt here on 4th and 2. 2 minutes to go, first quarter. Mac Konechny back to punt. Mac in his senior season for Spencer Columbus, a Columbus Catholic Don for basketball and baseball. Standing at his own 24-yard line. And a flag comes in And it's going to be a false start on Spencer Columbus. So any thought of a fake is erased on that. Now's the time for that new roofing project you've been putting off. Call Bob Gould Roofing for that brand new roof your home deserves. That's Bob Gould Roofing in Amherst. All right, now 4th and 8. 97 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Good snap, pressure on. Konieczny gets bumped. It's going to be a 5-yard running into the punter. And Logan Hintz is going to be taken down at about the 18-yard line. Last week, I don't remember who the punter was last week for Loyal Greenwood, but Amherst nearly took his leg off last week and they didn't call a penalty on it. This time Aiden Nerdahl just bumped into him and tried to help him up. It was called a running into the punter, and I think they're just going to take it for where it is.
Running into the kicker, Amherst.
I think they're going to march him back 5 yards on the end of the run.
5 yards will be taken off from the end of the run.
So at the 12.
12-yard line.
Amherst Family Foods continues to serve the community as a full-service grocery store with fresh, local produce and so much more. With a hot food selection, dairy, frozen foods, produce, fresh fruits and veggies, and drinks. Get your groceries at Amherst Family Foods today. 1st and 10 for Amherst, 1:21 to go here in the first quarter. Ball at their own 12-yard line. Working north to south, left to right on your screen. Glad you're joining us here in week 6 of the high school football season. Nerdahl behind Gladusky in the pistol formation. In motion goes Lusick. Hands off to Nerdahl. Off the right side, there goes Aiden. And he is loose to the 35, the 40. Haber trying to track him down. The stiff arm for Nerdahl. And he is going to go the distance. 88 yards, Aiden Nerdahl to the house. Brushed off Haber on his carry at about the 40-yard line, and Aiden Nerdahl goes 88 yards for the Amherst touchdown. Amherst leads at 6-0 on the very strong run from the junior running back, Aiden Nerdahl. 6-0 Falcons. Incredible individual effort there from Aiden Nerdahl. His line gave him the hole right away, and then it was Aiden the rest of the way. And now Tyler Loken in to attempt the PAT. Good snap, good hold. Loken is up, and it is perfect. 1:05 to go, first quarter. Amherst leads 7-0. You're watching high school football on Celeste Sports, presented by Hoff Favor Realty.
My grandparents worked so hard their whole life to keep things nice. You want to make sure that you're getting the job done correctly. At no point did I feel like I wasn't being handled by professionals. They were literally taking it on a surgical level, it seemed. Like they were very, very thorough on every step. I feel like Infinity treated my family with the same respect they would have treated their own. I feel like my house is brand new again.
One play, 88 yards, and an Aiden Nerdahl touchdown for Amherst.
Goodyear tires. Free tires, you heard right. Cheryl Tire and Service is giving away a set of 4 tires tonight to one lucky winner.
Going to be falling on at the 27-yard line.
Take us down to the 27-yard line by Hunter Boyd. The Rockets will take over first down. Tonight's concession stand and 50-50 raffle are being organized by Amherst Youth Football. Get your 50-50 raffle tickets, visit the concession stand, and support Amherst Youth Football.
First and 10 for Devlin Timler and the Rockets. Haper up the middle. He's going to be roped down and taken down. A loss of 1 back to the 26-yard line.
Loss of 1 in the play. Second down and 11.
Mojo on the Amherst side. Second and 11 for Spencer Columbus. Again, Haper just off the right side of Timler. Two receivers set to the far side. Back to pass, first one of the night. Looking across, has his receiver, Konieczny. It's over the top, it's caught. Mac Konieczny will take it to the house. He beat his defender, Tony Vaquera, and Spencer answers right back. Devlin Timler to Mac Konieczny. And the Rockets answer right back on the post route of 73 yards. And SC a point away from tying it up here. Mac Konieczny now in to attempt the PAT. Good snap, good hold. It is blocked, and the PAT is no good. 7 seconds to go, first quarter. It is now Amherst 7, Spencer Columbus 6. You're watching high school football presented by presented by Hoff Favor Realty.
It's more than a job. It's semi-annual bonus, free medical clinic, free gym membership, retirement plan contribution, 11 paid holidays, and benefits start on day 1. Apply today. Electrical and mechanical maintenance and production jobs at WIAA Foundry. Make iron castings the world uses and trusts. Visit jobs.wapakafoundry.com. Equal opportunity employer. Women and minorities encouraged to apply.
Mac Konieczny, 73 yards on the touchdown reception. And we are Amherst, or Spencer Columbus answers back with a long touchdown of their own. Squibber, we fallen. No, yep, his knee was down there at the 32 or 33-yard line.
Kickoff's down at the 32-yard line by number 6, Jackson Lutz. First and 10, Falcons.
First and 10 Amherst, 5 seconds to go here in the first quarter. 7-6 Amherst. Couple of long touchdowns. Aiden Nerdahl and then Mac Konieczny on the pass. Gladusky in the shotgun. Hands off. No, Gladusky on the left side this time. And he's going to reach about the 38 or 39-yard line, and that'll take us to the end of the first quarter. Amherst 7, Spencer Columbus 6. We head to the second. You're watching high school football presented by Hoff Favor Realty.
Auto repairs, brakes, tires, and oil changes all in one place at Auto Select in Weston. At Auto Select, you can expect dependable automotive repair from the experts you can trust will exceed your expectations. Auto repair has never been so comfortable with a spacious, clean waiting room with refreshments along with shuttle service and loaner vehicles for your convenience. And ask about their 3-year, 36,000-mile warranty. For your next auto repair or maintenance, bring your vehicle to Auto Select on Schofield Avenue in Weston. In Stevens Point and Plover, at Auto Select, you're good to go.
At Ridgestop Exteriors, we're more than your average home improvement company. We're your neighbors, and for over 20 years, we've been trusted and proudly serving right here in your community. Customer service is our #1 goal. Call now for your free estimate.
Ridgetop Exteriors.
We're in for a good one here tonight in Amherst. Get you some scores from our own Zaleski Sports. WIAA over New London 7-0 starting the second quarter. Brookfield East and Muskego tied at 0 in the second quarter. Muskego just got a fumble recovery. Mondovi 14, Neilsville Granton 6. Wittenberg Burnwood 6, Loyal Greenwood 0. Just started the second quarter. Augusta and Independence Gilmanton, the game of the winless teams, 0-0 with 11 minutes to go in the second quarter. Kaukauna 14, Oshkosh West 7. We'll get you the rest of the scores here in just a moment. Three receivers to the near side. Gladowski with Nerdahl off to his right in the shotgun. Hands off to Aiden. Tries to find an edge on the left. Very patient running. First down for Nerdahl past the 45 to the 46-yard line of Amherst. Oshkosh North 14, Green Bay East 0. They're in the second quarter. Mosen East 7, Tomahawk 0 in the second quarter. Wausau East 7, Medford 6. They're in the second quarter.
1st and 10, Falcons.
Assumption and Edgar might be one of the surprises of the night. Maybe not. 6-0 Edgar, second quarter. Auburndale 14, Pacelli 0, second quarter. DC Everest 7, Eau Claire North 0, just starting the second quarter. Pistol now for Gladowski. Hands off to Nerdahl again, this time off the right side into SC territory. Oh, he was a shoestring away from breaking another tackle. Caleb Hilgeman on the stop.
Second down and 3.
Shotgun again for Gladowski. Everybody moved early. They let it go. Gladowski off the right side, falls forward. The snap was late. And there's an injured Rocket on the field at the 46-yard line. We'll take a break for an injury timeout. 7-6 Amherst, 10:27 to go here in the first half. Injury on the field. Back after this, you're watching high school football presented by Hoff Favor Realty.
In every department at Dahl Auto, you'll find people who've been in the industry for decades. Sales staff with a deep knowledge, not just of cars, but how to build relationships. A service team who always double checks each other's work. Dozens of people you may never meet who've been working for years to make buying and servicing a car feel fast and easy. In over 100 years at Dahl Auto, we've learned to value experience. After working with our team, you'll value our experience too. Dahl Auto, simple.
Selling your car to Dahl Auto is quick and easy. Bring your title and keys, and you'll have a check in as little as 30 minutes. Still owe money on your vehicle? No problem. We'll take care of it. Dahl Auto. Simple.
It's going to be 1st and 10 Amherst at the Spencer Columbus 43-yard line. Can appreciate everyone tuning in here tonight on Zaleski Sports.
The 43-yard line. For its 1st and 10, Falcons.
See if we can get you a score from American Family Field as well. 0-0 in the top of the second inning. Milwaukee and Cincinnati, the Reds fighting for a wild card spot. Ball at the 43 of Spencer Columbus. Shotgun again for Gladowski. Nerdahl to his right. Hands off. No. Yep. Hands off to Nerdahl off the left side. He's going to be stonewalled there at the 41. Gain of a couple. It's going to be second down coming up. 13-0 Waupaca. (14-6) Mondovi Buffaloes. And appreciate everyone tuning in here tonight on Zaleski Sports. Second and 8 for Amherst. Back to pass. Gladowski on the out route finds Perkins along the sideline and jukes back in. It's going to be a first down for Amherst. A first down at the 33-yard line. Again, Konieczny way off.
First and 10 Falcons.
On the defense. First and 10 right at the 33. 9:20 to go. Amherst will start the second half with the football. Over the sideline, gets the play call. We'll have a whole host of things for you at halftime. Make sure you stick around for that. We will tell you right now, after this play. Gladowski in the pistol. Nerdahl off the left side. He's going to be taken down at the 20-yard line. First down for Amherst. 8:54. And counting.
First and 10 Falcons.
But at halftime, we'll be able to show and hear the band play. Once the dancers come out, we will not be able to play. We can show them, but we have to mute all of our mics because of music and copyright issues. So we will be able to show you the band with the music. The dancers, we will not be able to have the music. We can show them performing, though. Gladowski stepping up and staying alive, and he's going to be taken down back at the 26 or 27-yard line.
Sack by number 58, Ryan Burdick. Loss of 7 in the play.
Going to be second and 17 for Amherst with 8 minutes to go. So we will be able to show you all the performances. Just for the band or the dancers, we will not be able to show you the music. Timeout Amherst, 7:54 to go, first half. It's going to be second and 17 when we come back. You're watching high school football presented by Hoff Favor Realty.
ZaleskiSports.com has leveled up. Go to ZaleskiSports.com and choose your favorite schools for easy navigation. From the homepage, choose your school to see team records, upcoming schedules, and past results. Use the video icon to launch the next broadcast. Use the arrow icon to watch any previous broadcast. See the full weekly schedule too. Level up at ZaleskiSports.com.
Second and long coming up here for Amherst. With 7:54 to go in the first half. Reminder that Culligan Water specializes in all your water softener, drinking water, and water filtration systems. You can count on Culligan to keep your water pure and healthy with unparalleled service and convenient delivery options. Mention those two games tomorrow. Colby is at Stratford at 12 noon, and Spash is at Wausau West at 1 o'clock tomorrow on Zaleski Sports. Muskego 7, Brookfield East, nothing. Second and long here for Amherst. Pitches out to Nerdahl on the left side. Gets a nice block. Nerdahl around the edge. Tiptoes the sidelines. He's going to be out of bounds at about the 10-yard line, close to a first down. It's going to be first and goal for Amherst right at the 10.
First and goal, Falcons.
.7:45, Nerdal ran out of bounds. Clock stopped. Glodowski in the shotgun with Nerdal flanking to the left. Michael again with it. Hands it off to Aiden. Tries to get the edge. He gets the edge. Gets past Haper. Nice block on the edge. And it's going to be second and goal coming up. Sully Perkins with a nice block. And it's going to be second and goal for Amherst at about the 2. Nice block on the edge by Sully Perkins, the wide receiver. Looked like maybe Devlin Timmler, the cornerback on that side. Logan Glodowski goes back to talk to his quarterback, the left guard. 7:06 and counting here in the first half. Amherst threatening inside the 5-yard line. Nerdal up the middle, and he is in for his second touchdown of the night. Aiden scores again from 2 yards out. 6:53 to go in the first half. 13-6, Amherst. Another long, methodical drive for the Falcons, ending in points. And we'll get you a whole slew of score updates here at halftime. Still quite a ways away from that, but Loken will be in to attempt the point after touchdown. And the PAT is up, and it is good, but a flag comes in on an offsides penalty. And we'll see what Coach Lusick decides to do here. It's going to be closer, and they're going to bring in Aiden Nerdal to attempt the 2-point conversion now. And they're going to move them up a yard and a half, and it's going to be a 2-point attempt now coming for the Falcons. Take advantage of the penalty. Not in to attempt the 2-point conversion. And Amherst will use a timeout before the 2-point conversion is tried.
Before you visit the concession stand and support Amherst Youth Football, watch the halftime awesome tire rolling challenge featuring our local celebrities as they go on the field. They try to roll a tire on the turf and roll it straight. The winner of the race will win a $250.
Whitetail Lanes is your fun headquarters in central Wisconsin. We offer a clean, family-friendly environment. Whether you come to bowl, eat, visit our pro shop, or just hang out, we'll show you what customer service is all about. We pride ourselves on serving excellent food at reasonable prices. Try our Friday night fish fry, or come out on Saturdays for our delicious homemade pizza cooked in our new stone ovens. Book us for your next party or event. Once you've been here, we know you'll be back. Whitetail Lanes, just north of Amherst Junction on Q.
Wisconsin Rapids up 13-0 on Marshfield. Rapids looking for their first win under head coach Michael Krenz. Marshfield 1-4 this year. Will pack up 14-0 on New London. And now they'll attempt the 2-point conversion. All hands on deck for SC. And Glodowski or Nerdal, either way, the 2-point conversion is good. It looked like Aiden Nerdal receive the handoff. We'll step aside, 15-6 Amherst. To watch high school football on Zaleski Sports, presented by Hoff Favor Realty.
Littlest thing of walking or just being able to get around the community or walk to the grocery store or walk around the grocery store is just something little, but that is such an impactful thing, I think, to the patient to say, okay, well, I have 5 other things, but you were able to just help me with one of them. And I think that is gratifying for me personally, just to help even one small aspect of their life.
When it comes to vehicle maintenance and repairs, Stevens Point knows you can always put your trust in AutoSelect. Keeping up with vehicle maintenance is often an inconvenience, but with locations on Highway 10 East and Church Street in Plover, AutoSelect will have you back on the road in no time. Enjoy their 3-year, 36,000-mile warranty, along with shuttle service and loaner vehicles for your convenience. Quality, dependable, automotive care experts you can trust in Stevens Point, Plover, and in Weston. At AutoSelect, you're good.
The kick from Loken is bounced and taken at the 32-yard line, and then stonewalled there on the return was Hunter Boyd. It's going to be 1st and 10 for Spencer Columbus. Down for SC at their own 31-yard line. That's where the Rockets will start their next possession. Great things are happening at the Tomorrow River School District. Join the Falcon family. Are you ready to fly with us here in Amherst? 15-6 Falcons. Mac Konieczny scored the last touchdown for Spencer Columbus on a post route. Haper again hands it off and is fumbled, and it looks like Timler may have fallen back on top of it, and Devlin just able to avoid disaster. And 2nd down and 13 coming up for the Rockets.
Ball be placed at the 27-yard line. 2nd down and 13.
6:20 to go, first half, 15-6 Amherst. Timler in the pistol. Haper to his left, back to pass. No pressure on, finds Haper. It's going to be, it looked like may have been tipped, but wide of his mark, and it's going to be 3rd down and long coming up for the Rockets.
3rd down and 13.
Take a look back at here. Again, always important and always helpful to have the game up sitting right next to you. I don't think it was tipped, but right at the line of scrimmage and wide of his mark. Wes Neiman, the far receiver. Konieczny in the slot to the left side. Haper, the running back, just to Timler's left side. Bowman creeping up on the left side, back to pass, quick wide receiver screen, finds Konieczny. Mack tries to make a guy miss. He does. 1st down for Konieczny up to the Spencer Columbus 43-yard line.
To the 43-yard line.
1st down, Rockets.
1st down, Rockets.
Wide receiver screen and 1st down, Spencer Columbus. 5:54 to go. First half. Same formation. Konieczny and Wes Neiman flanked out to the left side. Haper behind Timler. Back to pass. Looking for his receiver on the wheel route. It's going to be incomplete. Try to find Haper on the wheel route along the sidelines. Cannon Hodges in defense and coverage. Second and 10, ball at the Spencer Columbus 43-yard line. Amherst 1 timeout left. SC with 3. Hands off to Haper, and he is going to be met in the backfield, and a whole flock of Falcons there waiting for him. Amherst defense line dominated that time with the help of Tyler Loken. Gibson Kenyon, Tyler Loken. It's going to be third down and 12 coming up for Spencer Columbus with 5:25 to go.
Third down and 13.
(15-6) Amherst. Three receivers set now. Caleb Hilgeman, the tall receiver to the near side. He is usually in at tight end. Three down linemen for Amherst. Shifting to the middle. Looking for Konechny again, and he caught it again, and Nerdahl lays him out at the 50.
Aiden Nerdahl. Pass complete to the 49-yard.
Wes Neiman on the reception that time. And they quickly get up to the line of scrimmage. Fourth down.
Fourth down and 4.
Konechny, the receiver to the near side against Sully Perkins. Well off the line of scrimmage. 4:30 to go, first half. And Coach Gorse will take a timeout. We'll do the same. 4:22 to go here in the first. 4th and 5 when we come back. You're watching high school football presented by Hoff Favor Realty.
It's more than a jump. It's semi-annual bonus, free medical clinic, free gym membership, retirement plan contribution, 11 paid holidays, and benefits start on day 1. Apply today. Electrical and mechanical maintenance and production jobs at WIAA Foundry make iron castings the world uses and trusts. Visit jobs.wapakafoundry.com. Equal opportunity employer. Women and minorities encouraged to apply.
Welcome back to Amherst High School. 15-6 Falcons here with 4:22 to go in the first half. Again, we'll get you score updates around Zaleski Sports at halftime. 14 of them coming up for you. Fourth down and 5 for Spencer Columbus at their own 49-yard line. Amherst one timeout remaining. Mosney and Tomahawk tied at 7 with 30 seconds to go in the first half. They're going for it at the 49. Two receivers set to the near side, one to the far side. Haper flanking Devlin Timler. To his right, hands it, no, wide receiver screen again. Timler's going to tuck in, he's not going to make it. First down, Amherst on the turnover on downs. Look for the wide receiver screen again with Hilgeman blocking on this side and Konechny. He did not make it. First down, Amherst. Ball at the 48, it's going to be first down for the Falcons.
First and 10, Falcons.
Timler tucked it and ran, and did not make it, about a yard short. And Amherst will take over with 4:14 to go in the first half and one timeout remaining. Tomahawk and Mosney tied at 7. And we'll get you all these score updates at halftime. Perkins and Dylan Cook in the slot. Perkins, the receiver to the far side. Cal Lusick lined up to the near side. Nerdahl off to Glodowski's right-hand side. Looping snap, and Glodowski popped at midfield. A good tackle there by Haper, and it's going to be 2nd and 8 coming up for Amherst. Second and 8, ball at midfield, 3:40 to go, first half. In motion goes Lusick. Hands up to Nerdall off the right side. There goes Aiden again. Breaks another tackle. He will rush to the end zone. Aiden Nerdall's in again. Nerdall goes 50 yards off the right side. Haper unable to track him down. And Nerdall scores for the third time tonight. 21-6 Amherst. What a night for Aiden. Offensive line doing its job. Nerdall breaking tackles. Another nice block from Sully Perkins. And Amherst leads it 21-6 with 3:22 to go in the first half. Talked to Coach Lusick beforehand. He wasn't frustrated with how practice went this week, just frustrated with the injuries, and they have not been an issue so far. Now Gladowski back at the 10, rolling out to his right, and it's incomplete. And the two-point conversion is no good. Tried a little trickery, didn't work. 21-6 Falcons, 3:22 to go first half. You're watching high school football presented by Hoff Favor Realty.
My grandparents worked so hard their whole life to keep things nice. You want to make sure that you're getting the job done correctly. At no point did I feel like I wasn't being handled by professionals. They were literally taking it on a surgical level, it seemed. Like they were very, very thorough on every step. I feel like Infinity treated my family with the same respect they would have treated their own. I feel like my house is brand new again.
Week 6 of the high school football season. We are here, and might be a shocker right now in Wittenberg-Burnwood. Maybe not, the way that we saw Loyal Greenwood play last week. LG has a 8-6 lead over Wittenberg-Burnwood at the half. That should take them to halftime in Wittenberg. We will be in Wittenberg in week 9. Heading to WIAA Fremont next week for Amherst. Loken with a booming kick. Wes Neiman at the 7-yard line. Falcons go flying on the field. A nice open field tackle at the 28-yard line. And that was Tony Vaquera on the tackle. That's going to be first and 10 for Spencer Columbus.
30-yard line. Tackles made by number 11.
At the, they'll put him at the 29.
First down, Rockets.
First and 10 for Spencer Columbus at the 29-yard line. Edgar 14-0 over Assumption at halftime. Haper off the right side. He's going to be lifted and taken down by Tyler Loken.
Tackle by Loken and J.C. Bowman.
And met in the backfield is Haper. Right there with him is Jesse Blanker. Jesse Blanker had the. Jesse had a big play last week.
Third down and 9.
Jesse had a big game last week. Had a rip and a score. Third down and long. 1:45 and counting. Amherst one timeout remaining. Konechny goes in motion with Perkins. Back to pass is Timler. Across the middle, caught by Hilgeman. First down for Spencer Columbus. Up to the 44-yard line.
Number 18, Caleb Hilgeman, to the 44-yard line.
And a big gainer there by Spencer Columbus with 95 seconds and counting here in the first half. Wes Neiman, the receiver of the far side. Matt Konechny to the near side. Mack in motion. Back to pass. Looking for his receiver. Has Neiman up, and it's knocked away by Logan Hintz. Wes Neiman had to play defense on that play.
Second down and 10.
Neiman had to come up and play defense as a wide receiver to knock that one away from Logan Hintz. Good play on both ends. Second and 10, 1:07 to go here in the first half. Timler in the pistol. Nerdall on the rush. Haper picks it up. Rolling out is going to be caught in bounds. Mason Deeringer on the reception.
To the 45-yard line. To number 45, Mason Deeringer. Third down and 9.
And timeout, Amherst with 39 seconds left. Assuming that Spencer would probably throw it here, and if they don't complete it, we'll see what happens. But Amherst will receive the ball to start the second half. Wisconsin Rapids leads Marshfield 13-8 at halftime. Waupaca looking for their first win. They lead 21-0. See if they can get a pick six here. There's a flag, so probably going back anyway, but Waupaca looking for their first win, up 21-0. Muskego 7, Brookfield East 0 at halftime. Mondovi big over Neelsville Granton, 41-6 with 6.5 to go. Mondovi, I think last year beat Neelsville Granton 82-0. We're 21-6 here in Amherst. Loyal Greenwood was up 8-6 on Wittenberg-Burnhamwood. Augusta and Independence Gilmanton at halftime at 0. Both teams winless and both teams scoreless in the first half. Kaukauna up big, 28-7 on Oshkosh West. Oshkosh North, 29-0 over Green Bay East. They may have had a safety. That's why they're free kicking it. Mosney and Tomahawk tied at 7 at halftime. Wausau East 7, Medford 6 with 4 seconds to go in the first half. Edgar 14, Assumption 0 at halftime. Auburndale 28, Pacelli 0, 1 minute to go in the first half. And DC Everest 21, Eau Claire North 0. And now Spencer Columbus will use a timeout. Amherst heading to Waiwega Fremont next week to take on the Warhawks. We'll have that game for you. Milwaukee leads the Cincinnati Reds 1-0 on a Bryce Terang RBI single. Let's take a look at if we can go to next Friday. Yeah, we sure can. Next Tuesday, we got a whole host of volleyball games. All volleyball games next Thursday as well. Wausau West is at DC Everest for boys soccer next week. And then football next week, Wisconsin Rapids heads to Eau Claire Memorial. Wausau West is at Marshfield. Eau Claire North is at Spash. Port Edwards is at Newman Catholic. Pittsville is at Assumption. Edgar is at Iola Scandinavia. Spencer Columbus heads to Loyal Greenwood. Marathon is at Stratford. Amherst is at Waiwega Fremont. Rhinelander is at Mosney. Chautauqua Weyerhaeuser is at Cadott. Kaukauna is at Appleton North. Winneconne is at Waupaca. And Chi High is at DC Everest. 3rd and 9, 39 seconds left here in the first half after a couple of timeouts. One for Amherst, one for SC. Amherst, no timeouts left. The Rockets with one. Devlin Timler in the pistol again. Haper to his left, back to pass. Looking again, has his receiver. It's going to be caught by Neiman, first down. And Wes Neiman comes up a little wobbly. The clock will start right away. Coach Gorse telling his guys to get up to the line of scrimmage. Clock runs, 31 seconds to go. Another heck of a pass by Devlin Timler. Back to pass again. Rolling out to his right. Under pressure, he's going to be taken down, nearly intercepted. It's taken away. Timler tried to pass it. It's intercepted by Otto Engelmeyer. First down, Amherst. Oh, what a mistake. What a mistake by Devlin Timler. Oh, man. Timler tried to throw it away. And Engelmeyer came away with the interception. My goodness. Pressure was on. Timler tried to throw it away. And Engelmeyer was right there to take it right out of his hand. 1st and 10 Amherst, no timeouts, 16 and a half seconds left. In motion goes Lusick. Hands off to Engelmeyer, and he'll get the first down up to midfield. And Coach Lusick tells him to get up to the line of scrimmage, right at midfield. Helmet comes off of Hilgeman. And now they run the clock, under 9 seconds to go. Coach Lusick tells Gladowski to hurry up. Wasted 5 seconds. Coach Lusick very, very unhappy. 4 seconds remaining on the clock. That's one of those, if Gladowski is in the shotgun, that's a very interesting play, because if Gladowski's in the shotgun, that could be an intentional grounding, but different in the pistol. Must be, obviously. 4 seconds to go in midfield. Gladowski back to pass, pressure on, stepping up, looking towards the end zone, has Perkins, it's caught, and he won't make it! Oh, man, inside the 5, and that'll end our first half. Sully Perkins got it inside the 5-yard line, and the first half is over here in Amherst. 21-6 Falcons. We'll take a couple minutes for a commercial break and then come back with all of our halftime entertainment. You're watching high school football on Zaleski Sports, presented by Hoff Favor Realty.
Hello, Wisconsin. Felt's Dairy Store in Stevens Point is your spot for family fun. Wisconsin style at the farm. Come have an ice cream or some of their daily made fresh cheese curds while observing the robotic barn milking the cows. Ask for a tour of the farm or let the kids see the cows up close. Various Wisconsin-made dairy and beef products, seasonal decor, and outdoor activities are just the start of the family fun that awaits you at the Felt's Dairy Store, just a half mile from Walmart in Stevens Point. Felt's Dairy Store, food, family, and fun.
The auto service specialist at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service can change your oil, fix your brakes, align your vehicle, make that check engine light go away, and more. Great service from great people at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. Find your location at SherrillTire.com.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People.
Otto Engelmeyer and Ali Lassa. Dylan Cook and Kelly Lepak. Elliot Pedezwa and Nia Rockefeller. And put your hands together for the 2025 King and Queen, Logan Glodowski and Adeline Lamar. Adelaide Lamar.
Cut our halftime commercial short to show you our homecoming court here in Amherst this year, and 4 football players on there. Waiting to finish up some pictures, and then we'll turn over to the band. Again, we'll show all of the activities at halftime. We will not be able to play the music of the dancers at halftime, though. 21-0 will pack over New London. Our halftime scores here. See Muskego and Brookfield East 7-0 Muskego. Mondovi 49-6 over Neillsville Granton. All the other games are at halftime, showing halftime scores or halftime entertainment.
This pop hit was written as a collaboration between the German music producer Zed.
We'll have turn over to Jolyn Wooker here and the turn over to Jolyn Wooker and the Amherst Pep Band here in a second.
We hope that you enjoy the middle. And now we draw your attention to the Amherst High School Drumline, performing an original composition by Ayate Shabazz entitled K9. Amherst High School Band.
Again, unfortunately, I mean, we will have.
Now put your hands together for Amherst cheer.
So we will have the. We will show the cheer, but unfortunately, with music copyright issues, we will not be able to play the music. So we'll be able to have the cheer team here on the screen, but we will not be able to have the music playing over. So hope you enjoy.
He's rolling for the United Way. Jill Groshek rolling for Tomorrow River Area Community Kitchen. Ben Phelan, he's rolling for the Boys and Girls Club of Amherst. And Shelly Hafferbecker, she's rolling for the Portage County Humane Society. Remember, a $250 donation from Cheryl Tire and Auto is going to the winner of tonight's Roll for Charity.
All right, everybody, we have a few rules for our celebrities this evening. Keep the tires straight as you can, all the way down, and you're going to go right to the center, right towards us. No pushing or getting in each other's way. Remember, this is for fun and for charity. And also from the crowd, we need you to do as much cheering as you can for each one of them. All right, are we set? Are we ready? Let's roll!
He was rolling Portage County. One more time, a big thank you to Cheryl Tire and Auto for supporting Amherst and our local community.
All right, as we get you ready here with about 7.5 minutes, about 10.5 minutes before our second half kicks off. Some scoring here from around Zaleski Sports. Wapaka 21, New London nothing at halftime. It's Muskego 7, Brookfield East 0. They are just starting the third quarter. Mondovi 56, Neilsville Granton 6 at halftime. Amherst 21-6 over Spencer Columbus, of course. Loyal Greenwood 8, Wittenberg Burnhamwood 6. With 10 minutes to go in the third quarter in Wittenberg. Augusta and Independence Gilmanton 0-0. Oshkosh West and Kaukauna. It's a 35-7 lead for Kaukauna at halftime. What else we got? Oshkosh North 36, Green Bay East nothing at halftime. Mosinee and Tomahawk still at 7. Again, for those trying to watch that Mosinee Tomahawk game, we will have that uploaded in its entirety later on tonight or tomorrow with internet issues up in Tomahawk tonight. Wausau East 7, Medford 6, just starting the second quarter at Tom Field in Wausau. Edgar has jumped out to a 28-0 lead over Assumption in the second quarter, or excuse me, in the second half. It is 35-0 Auburndale over Pacelli at halftime. DC Everest over Eau Claire North at halftime, 22-0. And Wisconsin Rapids and Marshfield, it's Rapids 13, Marshfield 8. 7 seconds in to the third quarter. Want to give a big shout out to Ben Brecht. Ben, one of our Marshfield guys, able to come in the clutch with a sick broadcaster in Wisconsin Rapids. He was able to come through and help us out tonight in the Battle of Wood County, Wisconsin Rapids and Marshfield from South Wood County Stadium tonight. About 8 minutes before we start our second half here in in Amherst. It's 21-6 Falcons. Amherst will start the second half with the football. We're going to take a couple more commercials here and then come back and get you ready for our second half kickoff. It is 21-6 Falcons. You're watching high school football in Zaleski Sports, presented by Hoff Favor Realty.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
After a couple years of this, it's time for more money, more opportunity. That's where Midstate Technical College comes in. Got a passion for helping people?
Here's Morgan CR.
Maybe you like cars. Are you into science? Are you good with computers? No matter your path, we've got cutting-edge classes with field-trained professionals and better tuition options. Stop getting by and level up today.
In every department at Dahl Auto, you'll find people who've been in the industry for decades. Sales staff with a deep knowledge, not just of cars, but how to build relationships. A service team who always double-checks each other's work. Dozens of people you may never meet who've been working for years to make buying and servicing a car feel fast and easy. In over 100 years at Dahl Auto, we've learned to value experience. After working with our team, you'll value our experience too. Dahl Auto, simple.
ZaleskiSports.com has leveled up. Go to ZaleskiSports.com and choose your favorite schools for easy navigation. From the homepage, choose your school to see team records, upcoming schedules, and past results. Use the video icon to launch the next broadcast. Use the arrow icon to watch any previous broadcast. See the full weekly schedule too. Level up at ZaleskiSports.com.
Welcome back to Amherst High School. A reminder, tonight's ball game is presented by JG Plumbing. Call JG Plumbing for all your residential or commercial plumbing needs. As your local Amana dealer, you can always trust in JG to get it fixed and get it off your mind. That's JG Plumbing in Amherst. Scoring started with an 88-yard touchdown run from Aiden Nerdahl for Amherst. And then the very next drive, Mac Knichny, a 73-yard touchdown reception from Devlin Timler. And then Aiden Nerdahl from 2 yards out. And then a 50-yard run for Aiden tonight. He's got 3 for the Falcons. And Aiden on the year. Bring these up here for a second. There we go. Aiden Nerdahl now on the year. 18 touchdowns, over 700 rushing yards. Amherst has done a pretty good job against Jack Haper tonight. Jack came in with nearly 1,000 yards on the year and has been the workhorse as he always has been, but slowed down a little bit now that the Rockets have needed to toss the ball a little bit more. Amherst making their way out. Spencer Columbus did not go anywhere. They stayed in that north end zone during halftime. Just like these players bring their best to the field, Ridgetop Exteriors brings top-tier performance to your home, roofing, siding, windows, and doors. Ridgetop Exteriors has the winning strategy to protect your home. Visit ridgetopexteriors.com. Reminder that we got 2 more games for you tomorrow. Colby at Stratford. Colby last week against Marathon. That was an early start, like 4 o'clock start in Colby last week. It was a 40-0 game, Marathon over Colby. And then a big one, Spash at Wausau West. Spash trying to stay atop the Wisconsin Valley Conference. It's going to be another battle with them and Everest on October 10th. There's a couple of massive games that week with Everest at Spash. We'll be here with Mike Steinwagner for Stratford and Amherst in Week 8. And those will be 2 of the bigger games on Zaleski Sports. Week 9 will be in Wittenberg-Burnhamwood. And I know Mike Wendland's looking forward to this game. Oshkosh North will be taking on Notre Dame, assuming that both of those teams are undefeated going into that game. We'll have it either way, but just assuming that that game will be an undefeated matchup, it will be a heck of a game. Running through scores one more time before we start our final 3 minutes here. 21-0 Wapaka over New London. That just starts the second half. Muskego 14, Brookfield East 0. They're about halfway through the third quarter. Mondovi 56, Neilsville Granton 6 at halftime. Loyal Greenwood 8, Wittenberg-Burnhamwood 6. Again, with a win tonight, I guess we probably should have started the broadcast this way, though. With a win tonight, Amherst is playoff eligible. It'll be their 4th conference win with a win. Oshkosh West, or excuse me, Kakano is up big on Oshkosh West. And looks like there may be an injury in Independence. Let's see, maybe just a timeout. They're in a break of some sort. Again, scoreless and winless teams in Independence Gilmanton tonight. Kakana up on Oshkosh West, Oshkosh North up big on Green Bay East. Mosney trying to punch it in Tomahawk. They've got it 2nd and goal from inside the 1. Again, the buffering, streaming stuff in Tomahawk. That game, again, will be uploaded in its full entirety later on tonight once those boys get home from Tomahawk. Wausau East 14, Medford 6. East looking for their first conference win in our game of the week this week. 35-0 Edgar over Assumption. Auburndale 35-0 over Pacelli. And looking for more, and they may have just scored again. Nope, looks like may have been out at the 1. 22-0 Everest over Eau Claire North at halftime. Marshfield has jumped out on top over Wisconsin Rapids 16-13. Amherst will start the second half with the football. As Falcons lead at 21-6 here heading in to the second half. Just about 8:30 here in central Wisconsin. Steve Mavs alongside Amelia Warren here at Heartland Farms Field in Amherst. Whole slew of things went on today. Before the game, halftime. It is Homecoming 2025 here in Amherst. Logan Gladusky, the homecoming king this year for Amherst. Falcons will start it working south to north, right to left once the kickoff is had here by Mac Konieczny. Aiden Nerdall, Sully Perkins back to return. Coach Lusick teaching these guys what to do right now as they will probably await a squibber here by SC. Mac Konieczny will kick it here for Spencer Columbus. Once again, thank you all for tuning in tonight here on Zaleski Sports. Well, Greenwood just came away with a big takeaway against Wittenberg-Burnhamwood. And LG will have the football at the 30-yard line, up by 2 on the Chargers. Amherst leads 21-6 here as we start our second half. Another squibber is going to be taken at the 30-yard line. Along the far sidelines is going to be Jackson Lutz on the return. And Amherst will start at the 40, at their own 40-yard line. Reed Stiglitz with a touchdown for LG. They lead 14-6. Only Storage serving the Amherst area, offering extra large units for businesses, boats, RVs, or an extra garage. Secure, affordable, and open 24/7. Visit us online to reserve your spot today, your space today. In the pistol for Gladowski, 4-receiver set. 2 far, 2 near. Nerdall behind him in the pistol. In motion goes Cook. Hands off to Nerdall. No, on the end around. Has Sully Perkins. Green grass in front of him. 60-yarder touchdown Amherst. Sully Perkins goes 60 yards on the counter reverse. And Amherst leads at 27-6. That is an exceptional play call. And I just happened to go back on the way earlier this afternoon, went back and watched some of the game from last year. Amherst ran that same exact play, going from left to right, coming back this way, ran the same exact play, and had the same exact result with the same runner. Sully Perkins had that same touchdown against Spencer Columbus last year, just about the same yardage as well. a lightning bolt to start the second half. And Loken's kick is good. 28-6 Amherst, 11:41 to go here in the third quarter. You're watching high school football presented by Hoff Favor Realty.
Whitetail Lanes is your fun headquarters in central Wisconsin. We offer a clean, family-friendly environment. Whether you come to bowl, eat, visit our pro shop, or just hang out, we'll show you what customer service is all about. We pride ourselves on serving excellent food at reasonable prices. Try our Friday night fish fry, or come out on Saturdays for our delicious homemade pizza cooked in our new stone ovens. Book us for your next party or event. Once you've been here, we know you'll be back. Whitetail Lanes, just north of Amherst Junction on Q.
Welcome back to Amherst High School. 28-6 Falcons. Got a comment here that says, what's taking the game so long? A little bit of a longer halftime, as well as a lot of moving parts in that first half. A few stoppages of the clock on passes, long touchdowns. Wes Neiman gets tripped up, slips on the turf. He's going to be taken down at about the 19-yard line. 16-6 Loyal Greenwood over Wittenberg-Burnwood. They need a win next week over this Spencer Columbus team to be playoff eligible if they hang on to win against Wittenberg-Burnwood tonight. Augusta and Independence Gilmanton still 0-0. Kaukauna 35-7 over Oshkosh West. Start closing some of these tabs here. Oshkosh North 36, Green Bay East nothing. Mosinee 14, Tomahawk 7. 90 seconds to go in that third quarter. Wausau East 14, Medford 6. Haper not in the backfield this time. Looking, finds Hilgeman, and it's going to be incomplete. Vaquera on the coverage. Had Hilgeman, Vaquera just went over the top and knocked it away. Definitely something to keep an eye on as Jack Haper was not in the backfield that last play. Mason Deeringer was. Haper still not in. Oh, maybe that might be him right behind the right guard. Deeringer, the running back. Timler in the pistol. Back to pass. Looking, has him wide open. Neiman with the reception. Going to be taken down by Perkins in Amherst territory. Wes was wide open. As Neiman faked a block on a wide receiver screen and slipped right past Sully Perkins. 1st and 10 for Spencer Columbus at the 47-yard line. Good play call, good execution there. Devlin Timler. Back to pass again. Looking, has Deeringer, and he's going to be stood up at the 50. The ball is loose, and Amherst says they have it, and it is a takeaway for the Falcons. Amherst has it on the fumble. Deeringer looking for a face mask, did not get it called, and Mason is irate and see, looking back at it, see if that is a legitimate argument. Amherst stood him up and knocked it away. Yeah, looks. Who was that? Aiden Nerdahl looked like he may have been in there with a mask grasp. Able to come away with it though. 1st and 10, Amherst at the 48. 28-6 Falcons on the takeaway. Back to pass, looking for the home run ball right away. And it's going to be intercepted by Konechny. Matt Konechny with the interception, and he's going to be taken down by Cannon Hodges at the 30-yard line. Underthrew his receiver, and Konechny with the takeaway. And it's going to be 1st and 10, Spencer Columbus. Pressure is in his face. Gladusky underthrew it. And Matt Konechny just too athletic not to come away with that one. So back-to-back turnovers. And the Rockets will have it now at their 30-yard line. Express Employment Professionals has relationships with all the local businesses and job openings. Call or stop in at Express Employment to find the right career path for you. Dimmler, back to pass again. Quick release is going to be caught by Neiman, and he is off to the races. Logan trying to track him down, takes the angle, and Neiman, another big gainer up to the 20-yard line.
Neiman with the catch. Tackling 20-yard line, 21-yard line.
Wide receiver screen again and slipped right past the defenders. Konechny with a nice block, and they're going to put him at the 21 of Amherst. Yeah, game plan, get it to the speedsters. Yeah, speed to burn on the outside. 1st and 10, Rockets at the Amherst 21-yard line. Deeringer, the running back to the left. Clock runs. 9:50 to go. Back to pass again. Pressure on. And falls short, incomplete. His intended receiver is Clay Neiman. Incomplete for Clay. 9:42 to go, 3rd quarter. 28-6 Falcons. Judah Cole with the pressure. The intended receiver was Clay Neiman. If you're considering a career in fabrication or welding, consider dropping off a resume at Legacy Steel. This brand new addition to our Amherst community is located in the Amherst Business Park. That's Legacy Steel, proud supporters of your Amherst Falcons. 2nd and 10 at the 21. Dimmler again, back to pass on the play action. Pressure is on. And Devlin able to pick up some yards, had 6 Falcons there, and able to scramble out of it. Gibson Kenyon there to wrap him up.
Loss of 3 in the play. 3rd down and 13.
Definitely looks like Devlin able to get out of that pressure. Looked like he was able to squirt past some guys, but still lost 3 yards. 9 minutes to go here in the 3rd quarter. SC taking a long time to get out of that huddle. Receiver to the far side is Ro Wheeler, number 15. Caleb Hilgeman along with Mac Konechny to the near side. Back to pass. Pressure on. Has his receiver and breaks a tackle. Not that one. Tackle made by Talon McCormick. Flag comes in, and it's going to be a penalty on Mac Konechny, I believe. It's going to be a block in the back on Spencer Columbus. So looking now, that is Clay Neiman in that offset spot. Jack Haper is not on the field for Spencer Columbus on this drive. 2nd straight drive with their leading rusher not on the field. Standing over on in front of the bench. Haper standing in front of the bench along the far sidelines, and looks like veteran trainer Jody Waltenberg over there talking to some people along in the Spencer Columbus sideline. Pressure on, and it's going to be caught again by Konechny, pushed out of bounds by Perkins. It's going to be 4th down coming up, but another nice pitch and catch there from Spencer Columbus. And it looks like Jack Haper's night likely done. Don't have total numbers for or don't keep total numbers, stats-wise. But he was 57 yards away from 1,000, and Jody talking to Jack right now. 4th and 6, under 8 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Amherst crowd makes noise. Devlin Timler in the pistol. Trying to get Amherst to jump off sides, not successful. Back to pass, pressure on, and he is not going to get another fumble and another takeaway for Amherst. Aiden Nerdahl recovers the fumble. First down, Amherst, with 9:50 to go. Or excuse me, 7:50 to go here in the third quarter. Amherst will have it 1st and 10 at their 23-yard line. Fog starts to roll in here in central Wisconsin. For all your tire and auto service needs, look to Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. Great deals on tires that fit your needs is a sure thing to get you back on the road. That's Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. Just hoping for the best for Jack Haper that he's not out next week when they go to Loyal. In motion goes Lusick. And Kledeski got tripped up. Nerdahl on the carry for a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up. 16-12, Loyal Greenwood over Wittenberg Burnhamwood. They're in the fourth quarter in Wittenberg. Augusta and Independence Gilmanton. Augusta leads 6-0. Good for the Beavers. Edgar up big on Assumption, 35-0. Auburndale was up big on Pacelli, I'm assuming, 42-0. Kledeski in the pistol. Hands off to Nerdahl. He's met right away up to the 25. Gains another yard. 3rd and 8 coming up. 28-0 Everest over Eau Claire North. (16-13) Marshfield over Wisconsin Rapids as they start the fourth quarter. 3rd and 8 here for Amherst. 6:45 to go. And the fog rolling in here in Amherst. Kledeski back to pass, stepping up across the middle, intercepted again. Oh, through the hands of Konieczny. Slipped right through his hands, and it's going to be 4th down coming up. Konieczny asks the ref to look at the ball as it slipped right through. And the fog rolling in on the south side of the field when all the players truck back over there. Six and a half to go here in the third quarter. 28-6 Amherst. And Falcons looking to start the year 6-0. It won't be unless craziness happens here, which still got a quarter and a half left. But nothing will come close to what happened last year at the Amherst homecoming game against WIAA Fremont.
Winowski's kick is down the 45-yard line. 1st down, Rockets.
As First and 10 for Spencer Columbus at their own 45-yard line. Timler in the pistol, hands it up the middle to Deeringer, and he'll be stopped past the 45 to the 48-yard line, gain of 3 on the play. 6:10 to go in the third quarter. It was time to remind you that no matter what your everyday life looks like, Fleet Farm has you covered at the best prices guaranteed. Auto, pet, bird, farm, and snacks. Fleet Farm has everything you need, all at the lowest prices. Second and 7, 5:45 to go here in the third quarter. Slow moving second half so far. Snaps on the ground, and Timler knelt in the backfield picking it up. And it's going to be third down and long coming up for Spencer Columbus with 5.5 minutes to go. Ski's Meat Market is your locally owned premier meat market filled with more than 30 flavors of brats, along with chicken, steaks, beef, deli meats, local and seasonal favorites, and more. That's all at Ski's Meat Market on Highway 10 East in Stevens Point. Two close games tonight. Loyal Greenwood at Wittenberg, Burnhamwood, and Marshfield at Wisconsin Rapids. Pressure on, looking for his receiver, Konechny. It's intercepted, actually looking for Hilgeman, and it's the third straight possession with a turnover. Tony Vaquera is there with the INT. Thought he was going after Konechny, went for Hilgeman, and Tony Vaquera is there to pick it off. Third straight takeaway for the Falcons. And they'll have it at the 41-yard line. First and 10. Wittenberg, Burnhamwood trying to break the hearts of LG here. And the Chargers nearly into the end zone. 9 minutes still to go in Marathon County. 16-12, Loyal Greenwood. Chargers have it at about the 9, it looks like. First and 10, Amherst, 4:47 to go, third quarter. Late snap, hands off, Nerdahl off the right side. Aiden bounces to the right side, and he is gone. Aiden Nerdahl goes 59 yards, and his fourth touchdown of the night. And Amherst leads it 34-6. Nerdahl off the right side again. This offensive line has been dominant. Yeah, just getting those blocks, and then Aiden does the rest. Been very impressive outing again from this offensive line for Amherst. 4:30 to go here in the third quarter, and it's 34-6 Falcons. Tyler Loken in to attempt the PAT. And it is up, and it is good. 4:34 to go here in the third quarter. The new score, Amherst 35, Spencer Columbus 6. You're watching high school football on Zaleski Sports, presented by Hoff Favor Realty.
The littlest thing of walking or just being able to get around the community or walk to the grocery store or walk around the grocery store is just something little, but that is such an impactful thing, I think, to the patient to say, okay, well, I have 5 other things, but you were able to just help me with one of them. And I think that is gratifying for me personally, just to help even one small aspect of their life.
Amherst leads at 35-6 here in the third quarter. A couple of long touchdown runs in the second half. Wittenberg Burnhamwood now with a lead over Loyal Greenwood, 19-16. And appreciate everyone tuning in here on Zaleski Sports. Another good crowd watching online. We thank you all very, very much. Again, the story of the game, besides Amherst's long touchdown runs, it is Jack Haper missing the second half with his helmet on the bench and not being available for the Rockets on their first 3 possessions. A hard hit on the return. That, again, is Judah Cole. First and 10 coming up for Spencer Columbus, trailing 35-6. Again, they'll be in Loyal next week, hoping to bring that game for you on Zaleski Sports. Amherst will travel to Waupaca County to take on WIAA Fremont right down Highway 10. Clay Neiman and Mason Dieringer split backs behind Devlin Timler. Two receivers to the far side. Hilgeman the tight end to the near side. Back to pass again. And has him again. Konechny with the reception. Tries to get the edge. And he is going to get the first down. Then chased out of bounds by Logan Hintz. First down, Spencer Columbus. And Konechny slides to the out of bound or the sideline area. Now he's holding his knee. And Matt Konechny will have to, he's just laid straight down on the ground. Got to check Mack now as personnel over there right away. Probably got to get him off the sidelines there, or somebody's got to stand in front of him to protect him. Somebody's got to be over there to protect him. 1st and 10 for Spencer Columbus at the 48. High snap. Wide receiver screen again for Hilgeman. J.C. Bowman gets juked out of his cleats, and then Sully Perkins takes him down inside Amherst territory to the 49, and now Wes Neiman is down hurt. So Konechny and Neiman down on back-to-back plays for the Rockets. And we will step aside after the injury, or for the injury timeout. 35-6 Falcons. You're watching high school football presented by Hoff Favor Realty.
When it comes to vehicle maintenance and repairs, Stevens Point knows you can always put your trust in Auto Select. Keeping up with vehicle maintenance is often an inconvenience, but with locations on Highway 10 East and Church Street in Plover, Auto Select will have you back on the road in no time. Enjoy their 3-year, 36,000-mile warranty, along with shuttle service and loaner vehicles for your convenience. Quality, dependable, automotive care experts you can trust in Stevens Point, Plover, and in Weston. At Auto Select, you're good to go.
The Auto Service Specialist at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service can change your oil, fix your brakes, align your vehicle, make that check engine light go away, and more. Great service from great people at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. Find your location at SherrillTire.com.
Selling your car to Dahl Auto is quick and easy. Bring your title and keys, and you'll have a check in as little as 30 minutes. Still owe money on your vehicle? No problem. We'll take care of it. Dahl Auto. Simple.
Hello, Wisconsin. Phelps Dairy Store in Stevens Point is your spot for family fun. Wisconsin style at the farm. Come have an ice cream or some of their daily made fresh cheese curds while observing the robotic barn milking the cows. Ask for a tour of the farm or let the kids see the cows up close. Various Wisconsin-made dairy and beef products, seasonal decor, and outdoor activities are just the start of the family fun that awaits you at the Phelps Dairy Store, just a half mile from Walmart in Stevens Point. Phelps Dairy Store, food, family, and fun.
So Wes Neiman helped off the field for Spencer Columbus, and Matt Konechny helped to the bench for Spencer Columbus. So their top two receivers and their top running back out for the Rockets, trailing 35-6. I can't imagine if you're Coach Gorse that you would want to bring them back in, if they're even able to come back in. Again, Konechny sitting on the bench. Jack Haper injured in the first half. He has not had his helmet in the second half, and Wes Neiman just taken down on that tackle by Sully Perkins, needing help to get off the field as well. So 3:55 to go. Third quarter here in Amherst. Second down and 7. Their top three playmakers all on the bench, or all on the sidelines for the Rockets. Timler hands off to Dieringer off the right side. He's going to be hit in the backfield. And right there is J.C. Bowman on the tackle.
J.C. Bowman. Loss of 2 on the play. Third down and 9.
Third down and long coming up here for Spencer Columbus. 3rd and 8. Long, short 9, long 8. Timler in the shotgun. Back to pass. Pressure on. It's a screen. It's caught by Deeringer. It's going to be close to a first down. It's not going to get there. It's going to be 4th down and manageable coming up now for Spencer Columbus. Again, Amherst has been shredded apart with screens tonight. Wide receiver screens on the edges. And a nice one there to Mason Deeringer, a senior on this team. 4th and 2 coming up here for Spencer Columbus, trailing 35-6 with 2:15 to go. Again, all the worrisome right now on the sidelines for Spencer Columbus is Mac Konieczny, who I believe slipped after he ran out of bounds. Another wide receiver screen. Timler is going to keep it. First down for Devlin. He's going to be stood up and taken down. First down up to the 38-yard line. We hope the best for Jack Haper and Mac Konieczny and Wes Neiman as well. Wes just a junior, Mac is a senior, and Haper is a junior. But still, you got 2 of your top guys out on back-to-back plays. And Jack Haper, who's nearly 1,000-yard running, or nearly 1,000-yard rusher, did not get his helmet given back to him at halftime. 1st and 10 at the 38, 1:25 to go here in the 3rd quarter. It's been pretty clean penalty-wise. Timler is going to rush out to the left and run over the defender near the 32 or 33. Clock runs with 60 seconds to go in the in the 3rd quarter, pardon me. Score from Wittenberg-Bernewood, the Chargers 19, Loyal Greenwood 16. I believe Loyal Greenwood's got the football. 3rd down and about 8 coming up for LG. 2nd down and 4 coming up here for Spencer Columbus with 40 seconds to go. Roe Wheeler, the receiver to the far side. And just piecing pieces together now for Coach Gorst. Deeringer up the middle, and he's going to be taken down at about the 30-yard line, and that should take us to the end of the 3rd quarter. Amherst scores twice. They lead 35-6 as we head to the 4th quarter. We'll have the 4th quarter when we come back. You're watching high school football on Zaleski Sports, presented by Hoff Favor Realty.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now. Are you tired of being a boring old tree, bird, or mythical war hero? Find the right job for you at Express Employment. Stop today and discuss positions that fit your abilities and qualifications, leading you to the perfect job. Always local, always strategically selected to match your skill set with local employers. There's a perfect job out there. Let Express Employment professionals help you find it. In Wausau, Stevens Point, Medford, and Marshfield. Find jobs and apply online at expresspros.com.
35-6 Amherst as we head to the 4th quarter. It's going to be 3rd down and 2 coming up for the Rockets. Again, if you're just joining us here to start the 4th quarter, the Rockets have been without Jack Haper in the 2nd half Now back-to-back plays just moments ago. Wes Neiman and Matt Konechny and Wes Neiman went down with apparent leg injuries. First down here for Spencer Columbus. First down up to the 24-yard line. Mason Deeringer getting his opportunity to run here.
First down, Spencer Columbus.
First and 10 at the 24. Deeringer met in the backfield, breaks a couple of tackles. And up to the 20-yard line, Mason Deeringer on the carry. $11:15 to go here in the fourth quarter. Amherst leading at 35-6. They'll be in WIAA next week. Take on the Warhawks. Loyal Greenwood.
Pick our winner of our set of Goodyear tires.
Second down. Deeringer again. Met in the backfield this time. Taken down by A.J. Williams. First to the backfield. Third down and 5 coming up.
Tim McCodwell. So come on down to the front and we'll get you taken care of. Thanks for seeing us this evening.
Third down and 5 coming up here for Spencer Columbus. 3 receiver set, 2 near, 1 far. And timeout on the field is going to be taken by Amherst. 10-12 to go in the ball game. We'll step aside as well. 3rd and 5 coming up when we come back. You're watching high school football on Zaleski Sports, presented by Hoff Favor Realty.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
The auto service specialist at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service can change your oil, fix your brakes, align your vehicle, make that check engine light go away, and more. Great service from great people at Sherrill Tire and Auto Service. Find your location at SherrillTire.com.
Loyal Greenwood is going to get the football back, trailing by 3 with about a minute and a half to go against Wittenberg-Brunnewood. Third down coming up, and about 5 yards to go for Spencer Columbus. Third and 5, 10-12 to go. Timler going to keep it himself off the left side. Got a nice block. First down, touchdown, Devlin Timler. Did he get his knee down? He's in for the touchdown for the Rockets. Nope. The side judge comes in and rules it against him. It's going to be first and goal at the 1 for the Rockets.
Ball's carried by number 10, Devlin Timler, to the 1-yard line.
10 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter.
First and goal, Rockets.
Timler goes to the sidelines, gets the play call. We'll see if they're able to get it off as Timler jogs back to the huddle. Again, Spencer Columbus doing all this offensive damage without their top 3 guys. Deeringer up the middle, and he's going to be into the end zone for the touchdown. Mason Deeringer from a yard out. And it's 35-12 Amherst. The International Bank of Amherst invites you to bank locally with all the amenities you'd expect from your local bank. Great rates and local friendly service with a smile. Put your trust in the International Bank of Amherst. 9:24 to go. Loyal Greenwood will have it at their 38-yard line with a minute and a half left in Wittenberg-Burnhamwood, trailing by 3. Marshfield picks up a win over Wisconsin Rapids. The Red Raiders fall to 0-6 on the year. Rolling out to his left, tries to get the edge. The Amherst defenders tripped over themselves, and the two-point conversion is good. 9:24 to go in the ball game. 35-14 Falcons. We'll be back after this. You're watching high school football presented by Hoffavor Realty.
After a couple years of this, it's time for more money, more opportunity. That's where Midstate Technical College comes in. Got a passion for helping people?
Here's Morgan CDR.
Maybe you like cars. Are you into science? Are you good with computers? No matter your path, we've got cutting-edge classes with field-trained professionals and better tuition options. Stop getting by and level up today.
Amherst leads 35-14. Still 9.5 minutes to go in this game. So still a long way to go. And into kick now will be Clay Neiman, I believe. Line drive kick going to be taken at the 22-yard line, and then sliding is Michael Gladowski on the turf.
Michael Gladowski returns the kick, the 29-yard line. Where it's first and 10 Falcons.
Wausau East leading Medford 28-8. Be a big win for the East Lumberjacks. What else we got here? Everest over Eau Claire North, Auburndale over Pacelli. Mondovi and Neilsville Granton already done, 64-12. In favor of the Buffaloes. See if Wapaka picked up their first win. They're up by 20. On the end around again. And Vaquera is going to be taken down there. Or, excuse me, Dylan Cook on the carry. No gain, no loss. Wapaka up, Oshkosh North with a win. Augusta trails Independence Gilmanton now 8-6 with 2 minutes to go. Marshfield already beat Wisconsin Rapids. Kaukauna beat up on Oshkosh West. They're up 48-14. Fourth down for Loyal Greenwood. We're at 2nd and 10 with 8.5 to go, and Wittenberg's going to pick up a win. Off the left side for Aiden Nerdall, nearing the 35-yard line. Wittenberg-Burnhamwood gets a defensive stop against LG.
Gain of 5. 3rd down and 5.
And Wittenberg-Burnhamwood's going to pick up a win over Loyal Greenwood tonight on a 4th down stop. We're at 3rd and 5 here at the Amherst 34-yard line. Mosney up 21-14 on Tomahawk with 2 minutes to go in that game. Gladowski pitches it outside to Cook, tries to get the edge. He's got the edge, first down. Close to it.
Dylan Cook with the carry. He gained 6 yards on the play. Pushed out of
And it's a big first down up to the 40 for Amherst. Adam Skibicki with First Weber, your trusted partner for buying or selling, offering expert guidance, personalized service, and proven results. Let's turn your real estate goals into reality. Contact Adam today. Again, we'll be in WIAA Fremont next week, Amherst and WIAA Fremont. Man, I haven't been to WIAA in a long, long time. Mosney is going to knock off the previously undefeated Tomahawk Hatchets.
He gains 1 on the play. Second down and 9.
Stevens Point Orthopedics is proud to provide complimentary sports physicals to Central Wisconsin athletes this fall. Call 715-344-0701 to schedule your appointment. That's 715-344-0701. Taken down in the backfield is Cal Lusick. Logan Austin in at quarterback.
Third down and 13.
Third and long coming up for Amherst. Landon Austin, pardon me, in at quarterback. .640 remaining, 35-14 Amherst. Austin off the left side. He's going to be stood up and he fumbles it. And it's going to be Rockets football at the 40-yard line with 6:22 to go here in this one. Landa got stood up and got punched out. It's going to be 1st and 10 for Spencer Columbus. Mutual of Austin Insurance celebrating 150 years. They've been protecting homes, farms, and businesses since 1875. Visit mutualofaweston.com to find an agent near you. Three receiver set. Timler back to pass. Looking again for his receiver. It's going to be incomplete. A couple of flags come in on pass interference on Logan Hintz, or a hold, either way.
There's a flag in the play. Pass interference on Amherst.
And they're going to mark it up to the 25-yard line on a 15-yard penalty on a pass interference.
Ball moves up 15 yards. Places the 25-yard line. First down, Rockets.
6:13 remaining here in the fourth quarter. Again, Spencer Columbus, no Jack Haper, no Mac Kinichny, and no Wes Neiman. All injured. Mac and Wes injured on back-to-back plays earlier in the third quarter, or late in the third quarter. Pressure on, looking for his receiver, and it's intercepted by Nerdall. Aiden Nerdall, have yourself a night. Offensively, 4 touchdowns for Aiden. Had a forced and recovered fumble in the first half. And or maybe that was in the third quarter, but also now an interception. 6 minutes to go in this one. Appreciate everyone tuning in here tonight on Zaleski Sports. It's been a fun one, been a long one, but week 6 about to finish up here. Landon Austin back in at quarterback. 4 receivers set. In motion goes Cook, hands off to Dillon, and he fumbled it again. They're going to say it's an incomplete pass. Official right there right away. Didn't hand it off, threw it forward for a pass. It is incomplete. 6 minutes to go in this one. Spencer Columbus heads to Loyal next week. Loyal will be on a 2-game losing streak. Spencer Columbus, after knocking off Wittenberg-Burnhamwood last week, will head in there with their 4th loss. Austin off the right side. Nowhere to go for Landon. Third down and long coming up here. 3rd and 10 at the 28-yard line. $5:40 remaining. We'll have our Wapaka Foundry postgame show once we wrap things up here from Amherst. Go down and talk to Coach Lusick and maybe Aiden Nerdahl again as well. I think I talked to Aiden in week 2 in Fond du Lac. But 4 touchdowns, 2 takeaways. It's a good night for Aiden. Landon Austin off the left side. He goes nowhere, and that'll be 4th down and 11 coming up here for Amherst with 5 minutes remaining. Again, a couple of games for you tomorrow. Colby is at Stratford, and Spash is at Wausau West. First trail the Reds tonight, 3-1 in the 9th. The Mets lost earlier today, so the Mets lost to the Marlins. So the Reds and Mets are going to be tied. Maybe they flipped. I think the Reds will have a game lead on the Mets now. And flag comes in for a delay of game on Amherst with 4:20 to go in the ball game. Clock runs at 4:20. Fourth and 16 for the Falcons. 4 minutes to go. High snap, pressure on. Gladowski able to get it away. Helmet came off from a Spencer Columbus Rocket, and he is down. That's 78, Jackson Manicky. And Manicky is hurt now for the Rockets. There'll be an injury timeout here as we wait for Manicky to be looked at. The trainer staff and all the first responder personnel have been busy tonight. Spencer Columbus has been hit by the injury bug tonight. See if we can see what happened to Manicky. He was on the rush. It looked like his helmet came off. That looked odd. His helmet, it looked like his helmet may have come off like a second and a half or half a second before he got hit. Doesn't look like, and whoever that middle guy is on the punt coverage in that back line hit Manicky and popped his helmet off. A little stinger may have been. All right, 1st and 10 for Spencer Columbus at the 49 with 3:48 to go. The Rockets with a new quarterback in there as well. See if we can get you a number once he turns. Run off the right side for Hunter Boyd. The quarterback is Jack Gorst. Second and about 8. Gorst in at quarterback. Hunter Boyd, I believe, the runner. Riddick Meyer now lining up on the other side of the formation. The snap to Gorst, handed up to Boyd off the right side. And Hunter Boyd inside the 45. Third down and 2 coming up. 3 minutes to go in this one. And appreciate you all tuning in tonight here on Zaleski Sports. Week 6 continues tomorrow. And hard to believe, after tonight, already 2/3 of the way through the season. Boyd up the middle again. He'll pick up the rocket first down.
Boyd with the carry. Tackle by number 51, A.J.
Williams on with another tackle. Again, highlights of a bunch of our games will be posted throughout the weekend on Zaleski Sports. Make sure you tune in to our social media pages. We'll have them posted up there for you. Boyd off the right side again, and Austin had him in the backfield. Gains a couple of yards on the second effort. 2 minutes to go, second and 8.5 to go. WIAA Foundry postgame show is coming up next. For a job that will ignite your career, go to jobs.wapakafoundry.com. That's jobs.wapakafoundry.com. Boyd again. Off the left side, Hunter Boyd. They tried to rip that one out. Did Tyler Johnson unsuccessfully, and it's going to be first down for the Rockets with 96 seconds to go. First and 10 at the 15 with 1:25 to go. Off the right side on the carry this time is Holden Lomax. Lomax on the carry. A minute to go here in Amherst. Falcons will improve to 6-0, and they are going to be playoff bound after tonight. Playoff eligible with their 4th win in conference. And they are heading to the playoffs once again under the tutelage of head coach Mark Lusick. Lomax on the carry again. With 40 seconds remaining. Truck down to the field here before it gets too crowded with the homecoming crowd. Not as exciting as last year with the game-winning touchdown to Cannon Hodges as Lomax scores with 14 seconds to go for Spencer Columbus. It's going to be 35-20. Holden Lomax on the carry. 35-20 now. Attempting the 2-point conversion. Back to pass. Looking to the corner. And the 2-point conversion is successful. 35-22. We will keep it here. I'm going to turn my mic down and just play some, or have the wireless mic noise play as I head down to the field before the chaos starts here. 35-22 in favor of Spencer Columbus. I'll go ambiance sound the last kickoff and the final play. Stupid. Or strip down the bleachers. Can't have that either.
Lomax's kick is down by number 10, Michael Godowski, at the 25-yard line. Where it's 1st and 10 Falcons. That's the ball game. The final score of tonight's game is Amherst 35, Spencer Columbus 22. Thank you for demonstrating great sportsmanship for our students and communities alike.
The mission at WIAA Foundry is to provide all of the world with our great quality castings.
I think it'd be kind of hard to find this sort of environment working anywhere else. It's a little bit different than your typical factory setting.
People think that we just pour, we pour a few castings, but like here at Plant 1, we're pouring, 3,000 different parts.
There's a lot to learn, and it's fascinating. When I started and I said that to myself, well, if I don't give it a shot and I don't try out the job, I won't know if I actually like it. I stay because of my team leader and my foreman and the guys I work with over there. They make it fun and easy and interesting. They're willing to help, they're willing to teach. They give you the time to learn.
As long as you show up, you do what you're supposed to, you ask questions, and you put your best foot forward, you literally can keep moving up.
One of the things that has kept me tied to the company is how do you feel? When you go every day to a place, you belong to a team, you have opportunity for growth, that's the right place to be.
I take pride in everything I do, and if you take pride in what you do, you're always going to do your best at it.
WIAA has opened up a lot of opportunities for me. They sent me to school. I have an associate's degree now. I take pride in that because I've always wanted to have a college degree, and now I have it, and WIAA has supplied that to me.
I feel like we are an elite team that keeps this place running in Melton Iron, and I like to feel part of something bigger.
I enjoy working with everybody. I love being up here in Wisconsin.
It's like a brotherhood. Everyone knows everyone. Everyone's looking out for everyone.
The people that make up WIAA Foundry are just really genuine, hard-working people.
I take pride in everything I do. And if you take pride in what you do, you're always going to do your best at it.
We build a good sense of camaraderie with our teams, so it just allows for a more well-rounded and healthy work environment.
It's not just a job, it's a career.
What our differentiator is, WIAA is a company, first it has a welcoming culture. So no matter what your background is, if you are coming, willing to do your job and contribute to the company growth and also growth yourself, you will find the right place.
We make products that help people. I don't ever want to have to worry that you get in your vehicle and you go home and something breaks or fails because we didn't do something right on our process. It all matters.
WIAA Foundry, it's one of the largest iron foundries in the world, and it's right here in WIAA, and I love that.
All right, welcome back to Amherst as the Falcons playoff eligible now, Coach, after a homecoming win. Just talk about the steps in that and now punching another ticket to the playoffs.
Yeah, that's our first goal in the season, to punch your ticket. And, for the cool part about football is you got to make the playoffs. So we're happy to be where we are. We for sure are guaranteed a spot in the playoffs. We weren't perfect, like I always say every night, but overall we played pretty well. It's an odd game. It's been a long week, homecoming. It's a long day today, but our guys, they responded and they did a heck of a job. That's a good football team, very physical team. The hard part is when they, first drive, I think we had the ball one drive in the first quarter. I mean, it's hard when they get that running game going, it's hard to get off the field. So our defense, once again, they bent, but they didn't break. And then we made some plays offensively, and Aiden Nerdahl and the offensive line blocked tremendously tonight, and the guys in the perimeter blocked tremendously, and it was, overall a great effort on the offensive side of the ball.
Yeah, you took it right out of my mouth. I was just going to ask you about Sully Perkins blocking as a receiver. The right side of that offensive line played tremendously tonight.
Absolutely. Tyler Loken got a little more offensive time. He's a big guy, big receiver. He's a heck of a blocker for us. So we made some adjustments. We are beat up, so we're trying to move pieces around. Like I said, offensive line, they played tremendous tonight. And the perimeter, we blocked well. The passing game, it was working, but, we just kind of, here we go, and instant offense, to be honest with you, tonight. I'll say it tonight. It was fun to watch, and I'm glad he plays for us.
Thanks, Coach. Good luck. We'll see you next week. Bringing our Celestia Sports Player of the Game, Aiden Nerdahl. Career night for you, Aiden. 4 touchdowns, an interception, a fumble recovery. Just talk about getting the win here tonight.
I mean, I owe it all to my offensive line and my receivers on the edge. I mean, they blocked tremendously. We had some issues early on defense, but we all got on the same page later on in the night and shut them down.
Coach said the first step of this season, the first goal is always making the playoffs. Playoff eligible, just talk about getting that first check in the box.
I mean, it felt good. It was always a goal in mind, and, we got it done.
Long week, homecoming. Homecoming wraps up tomorrow, of course. But how are you guys able to stay focused, keep this team focused with all the chaos this week?
We just got to make sure the guys keep their noses clean and stay out of trouble. So we really been cracking down because we got something special here.
All right, we'll put you in the house, all right?
My name's Aiden Nerdahl, and I'm in the house.